My dearest Larry, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You are the scum between my toes. Love, Con and Joy.
Larry says she is toxic from the titles of her other videos. She is clearly damaged goods. Ooh. Sexual abuse changes a woman into a psycho. Hey guys, my name is Con and Joy, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, I've missed you. So, as you can tell based on the title of this video is advice for men. Sorry guys, I have been preoccupied with life's duties, so I haven't had all the time that I used to have to give you all of the advice that you so desperately need. So, I am several weeks late with this video response. I feel the desperate need to mention that. Otherwise, someone will be in the comments and say, this response is weeks late. Why are you just now talking about it? I just said I've been busy, okay? I'm making myself incredibly comfortable here on my couch because I feel like being comfortable for this video. So, hi guys, missed you. Know you've missed me too. Like I said, if you guys watch my lifestyle vlogs, you know that I was in the hospital a few weeks ago, and then I went away to celebrate my birthday, to continue celebrating my birthday, and then when I came back, I've just been picking up where I left off. So that's where I've been. Now, a few weeks ago, I'll be able to give you the exact date of when this happened. Oh, is this couch really that little? Okay, it is. The couch is very small. I can tell you guys the exact date of when this comment was made. Oh my god, where is it? Sorry, so many videos. You guys know I just keep on posting a lot. I'm really glad that this guy left the comment that he did, because without this comment, I don't know when you guys are gonna be getting a new video. I kind of make these videos as you guys screw up, and as it pertains to my life and experience and things that I recall or want to talk about. But if it wasn't for this guy, I don't know when I was gonna see you guys again. I mean, I had videos planned in the making, but like, there's been so much other content that I've had to make and that I've planned to make, so I really didn't get the chance. So, Larry Pryor? I don't know if I'm saying your last name right. I don't even know if this is a real account, because I actually looked into this account and you have no videos and I think like 2 subscribers, so God only knows. So anyway, I'm just gonna read the comment that he left and then we'll elaborate from there, okay? So, Larry Pryor, this was a month ago. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Not too late. But this was a month ago. Larry Pryor left a comment under the video that I made, and this video is titled 10 Signs He's Toxic AF. So Larry, I guess, watched the video. I'm gonna read the comment and we'll dissect from there. Larry says she is toxic from the titles of her other videos. She is clearly damaged goods. Ooh. Sexual abuse changes a woman into a psycho. Not blaming child victims. I just dated enough survivors to understand that the damage is permanent and real. Give me a woman with a happy childhood. Now, this comment is still under the video, which I have to say, you're bold, quite bold. This comment's still underneath the video, and you know, I'm only saying that you're bold because every other guy that leaves like a messy behind comment like this, they write it and then delete it, but I still get the notification from YouTube that they commented. So even if I can't go to the original video and see the original comment, I still have it in my notifications, so I see everything you guys write and post and delete. Everything! And I screenshot those messages and I keep them in my little notepad for my records, keep them in my little gallery of my phone just in case I ever feel like making a video about it. So, Larry, I I admire your audacity, I guess. We'll say that. Because without your smart remark and your condescending, narrow-minded, ignorant comment, this video wouldn't have existed. So I'm glad that you brought this kind of mentality to my attention, because I knew that there was going to be a party like you coming. I knew there was going to be a party that was going to have the opinion that women that have been, or men for that matter, that have been sexually abused children, that we just aren't credible when it comes to making decisions, romantic or platonic, because we're damaged. And I'm glad that you made this comment. I did respond to his comment. I'm not gonna read it because you guys can read it for yourselves. I was real creative. If I read it to you, it'll take away from how I dissect what he said. So, first things first, Larry. She's toxic, and from the titles of her other videos, she's clearly damaged goods. Alright, I give you that, whatever, okay. If you think sexual abuse changes a woman into a psycho. More narrow-minded ignorance. Not blaming child victims, yes you are. I just dated enough survivors to understand that the damage is permanent and real. Larry. When I responded to you, oh, it took every ounce of my being to not fill that response with profanity. Because God knows I really wanted to tear you a new one, stitch it closed, tear you a new one, stitch that closed, tear you another new one, stitch it closed, and we're not talking about lubrication or anesthesia, baby. Tear you some more new ones. But I did not. I was very classy with my response. You guys can, I'll put the response right here so you guys can see what I said. Anybody who personally knows me and knows my level of sick sarcasm, you just know what I was saying, what I was really, you just know what I really was saying. It really does break my heart to an extent when someone cannot read or sense sarcasm and they think that I'm either being serious, or actually no, they just think I'm being serious most of the time. And I'm just like, if you can't read or sense my sarcasm, it takes away from all of the humor. Maybe that's why people don't like me. They don't really know that I'm really just messing around most of the time. So anyway, the one thing that stuck out to me the most about Larry, honey boo boo, about your response was that you said, I just dated enough survivors to understand that the damage is permanent and real. Larry. If you're going to try and insult someone, you probably shouldn't expose yourself at the same exact time. So Larry, what you're admitting to, what you just admitted to in your attempt to come at me, is that you have predatory traits, and that it seems as though you seek out damaged women that are actual survivors of childhood sexual abuse. Which makes your opinion null and void, which makes it invalid. It means you just don't matter anymore. When you come underneath my video post that has nothing to do with child sexual abuse, and you actually take what you've seen and what you've witnessed and what you've watched from my childhood sexual abuse videos, and you take them and you bring them over here to a video where I'm talking about relationship advice, or I'm talking about just dating advice in general. When you go from this point and you bring it to this point, what is wrong with you? The psychological thinking behind what you did, what is wrong with you? But why did you also think that what you did was intelligent and smart, and that you were coming at me, playing me, showing me who's boss? Do tell, Larry, do tell. I mean, you know, I am eager to know. I love this kind of stuff. Don't give me an inch. Don't give me an inch, Larry, because God knows Connie's gonna take you miles. Don't give me an inch, because you guys know what I'll do with an inch. That sounds so inappropriate. Just don't. So, Larry, no one can sit up here and tell me, oh, Connie, be the bigger person, Connie this and Connie that, and don't even worry about, no, I'm not worried about Larry. I just really feel like I need to address Larry. It's comments like this that I feel compelled that I need to actually address them and make a video about it, because the younger, less mature version of me would have actually overreacted and spazzed out about this, because I would have completely failed to read between the lines and failed to realize where this idiot went completely astray. Like, you didn't come at me, you came at you. First of all, I'm not saying you should judge a book by its cover, but I'm saying that, Larry, it sounds a lot like you seek out women that have been abused. And why is that, Larry? Why do you have this huge experience of having dated enough damaged women that have been a result of childhood sexual abuse? Why is that, Larry? Do you think that damaged women are attracted to you and that you're just like, they're just drawn to you? Or do you think that you seek them out? You sound guilty of quite a few things. But the next time you get underneath one of my videos, entertain me at the least. You did a horrible job at actually debating and arguing. So what you're saying is that, which is totally uncredible, but what you are trying to say is that women that have been sexually abused, we are damaged goods, we are not credible, we can't make good judgment calls when it comes to relationships. Now, I'm not gonna say I've dated the cream of the crop. I've definitely dated, like, you know, that's neither here nor there. But that does not mean that I cannot tell you when someone who is not worth your time is not worth your time. But I responded to him and he left me another comment, and the comment basically was the gist of, I did not know that you were a real person. I kind of feel bad now. I thought this was a robot account. You think a robot made this fire content? I mean, I'm kind of flattered a little bit, but y'all think a robot made this content? Yeah, the response he said back to my response, his response was, well, I wasn't expecting a real person. Still I halfway think you're a robot because you mentioned algorithms and clearly robot talk. If this is really the author of this video, I whole feel bad now. I mentioned the algorithms to him in my response because people that debate with me in my comments don't realize that from my research, what I've researched and what I know about the algorithm of YouTube is that, which is like, so it's relevant but it's not relevant, but it's relevant situation, is that when you respond to your comments, you like the comments, you engage with your audience, it helps YouTube put your video out to more people. So when people get in my videos and they start sitting up here arguing with me, I'm just like, go on ahead, honey bun. Let it all out. Let's keep on talking. Let's have this conversation. As long as it's gonna get me more views, let's talk. I mean, like, whatever. And I don't argue. I mean, I debate with people, but like, I don't really like, you know, I let people know in layman's terms, your debating is only helping me. Your arguing is only helping me. Your comment is only helping me. So do you, boo-boo, do you. I don't really mind. Do whatever it is you need to do. Let it out. Tell who you want to tell. Share that video. Hell, comment. So that's why he said I was a robot, but nah, I'm not even gonna buy that. You watch my child sexual abuse videos. So it was just very sick to me that Larry went from my child sexual abuse videos and went all the way, took that notion from that and decided to judge me as a woman. You're not credible, as I said, because you have predatory traits. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you do. I'm sorry, but you do. I'm not saying you're a predator, I'm saying you've got predatory traits. Because why the hell would you date multiple women that have been through childhood sexual abuse and then try to label them all damaged? But you loved them, dated them, was intimate, dated enough for them to have an experience. How many is enough? Like, how many did you, obviously you dated more than one, so I know that there are a lot of, not a lot, but I'm gonna say that there's a fair amount of other men that have the same kind of mentality that you do, and it's manipulation. It's a mechanism that you guys, the damaged weirdos, it's a mechanism that the manipulators will use to their advantage. But you don't have one up, because any woman with any kind of sense is going to know that you prey upon women that have been abused because you can manipulate, use, and control. So thanks, control freak. So Larry, by the way, boo-boo, this account is not a robot account, it's a real account, and this is kind of letting you know that. So thank you so much for your comment. It gave me so much beautiful insight, and I'm glad that I got to address it here. So thank you guys all for watching this video. Yeah. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, then subscribe and make sure that you hit the notification bell. That way each and every time I upload any new content, you can be the first to know about it. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Bye, Larry.